There's beauty in everyone, there's beauty in everything, and if you're walking along a street in a crowded city, you can find a flower trying to break its way through the pavement, or there's some beauty, right? There's a bird in the sky, there's something lovely everywhere. So I've been lucky to have the Pollyanna gene, I guess, and it has helped me in my life incredibly. And I also found after going through my breast cancer, the gratitude I had for being here and for being healthy, that I wanted to contribute. I mean, giving back gives me so much pleasure, and to help with educating women about self-examination and educating people now about the rainforest. And I want to tell you a lovely story about, I was telling you how I'm the happiest ever. And I have to thank a dog for this story, actually, because 17 years ago I met my now husband, and we were just friends. And he came to my house and he was doing a talk on the rainforest. My two best friends actually met him and introduced him to me, and he came to do a talk about the rainforest at a friend's house because he has this amazing company called Amazon Herb, and they have a booth out here. And he's been bringing herbs from the Amazon for 30 years, and he's got incredible integrity and love for the planet and the Amazon and all the healing herbs from there. And we'd met and we were friends, and I was married and we were doing different lives, and he had a car accident and ended up at my house because we were the closest to him, and he met my dog. Basically, this is what happened. And then about 6 months later, my dog had puppies, and he found out about it and said he would like a puppy. So I shipped a puppy down to him in Florida. Never saw the dog again. So this is 17 years ago. So 2 years ago, I was in Florida doing a concert, and I always say to my assistant, call my friends who are in the area and see if they want to come to my show. So I said, why don't you call, Amazon John, see if he wants to come to my show and to bring his girlfriend, because I presumed he would have a girlfriend. So he brought the dog. The dog was now 15, and he went crazy when he saw me. And it was unbelievable because I had delivered the puppy because, my dog had I think 9, and I birthed them all, and I was there for the first 8-9 weeks of his life. And so Sherlock is his name. And Sherlock went crazy, and that was kind of our connection. And John, the song that I sang when I was standing here when I first came out was the first song that I sang at this concert. And John heard that song, and he'd never heard my Grace and Gratitude CD. In fact, believe it or not, he never saw Grease. So he really wasn't. He was upstream in the Amazon on a canoe at that time, and was totally unaware of my life in music. He met me as a person through my friends, and he kind of knew who I was, but he wasn't really aware of what I'd done, or he hadn't seen Grease. Everyone laughs at that. And so anyway, we're backstage, and the dog's there, and John had heard me sing that Pearls on a Chain song and said that he wanted to take me down to the Amazon to meet some of the healers down there because he thought that I would have a connection with them. And we just started talking. He said, I go down every year and maybe you'd like to come down sometime. So we made a tentative plan to go down 6 months later, and I didn't see him between that time and when about 2 weeks before we were going to the Amazon. And we were going to our friend's house to have a discussion about the clothes we take, and I was kind of tired. I just got back from China. I'm going, I don't know if I'm going to go to the Amazon. I just got back from China and I'm tired and all this stuff. Anyway, I go to pick him up in the car, and he has this little cup with him and a CD of music for the car. And he gave me this drink, and he said, I'm working on this new drink, and I'd just like to know what you think.